I had wanted for a long time to find some sort of a business coach, somebody to help me to be accountable to myself, to my business. Because when you own your own firm, if I don't want to go in today, or if I get in the day and I'm really not getting anything done, who's going to criticize that? It wasn't necessarily an intentional process, but when you come and you're with a group of other executives and people doing the business that they need to do, and you hear some of the things that they're saying when their head is in the sand, and you're like, wait, you're headed for an iceberg, it's going to sink your ship, you need to, look up. You realize, oh my gosh, I need to look up.
I think the whole experience has been a 180-degree difference between the way I used to look at it and what my role was, and the way I look at what my role needs to be in the future if I want my business to grow.
Right, when you work for a big corporation, somebody else is sitting there going, did you get this done? Right, this report's due tomorrow. And when you own your business, you don't have that for the most part unless it's a client emergency. So I was looking for something like that to help me be accountable. We all have those stumbling blocks. We all have those icebergs, and we all need to pay attention to what's going on, not, just on the boat, but in the wider world that we're operating in.
I've been running this business for 23 years, and it's the only business I've ever run. So the only thing I know is what I know, and I don't even know what I don't know. So this experience has been very eye-opening. I'll say it's been very challenging. Trying to learn to do things differently after doing them the same way for 20 years is not the easiest thing. But if you are in a situation where you're plateauing, and thankfully we're plateauing, there are a lot of other businesses in the industry I'm in that are failing, but we've plateaued. I still wanted to break through that, and what the whole peer group process has helped me do is see different ways of doing things that I wouldn't have been exposed to if I was just trying to figure it out on my own. So I feel like it's been extremely valuable what I've gone through.